Hey all, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing great. Myself Shiva Prasad. Today we are going to solve one of the lead code problem. The difficulty is medium, sum of square numbers. Let's try to understand the problem statement. We will be given a non-negative integer c. We need to decide whether there two integers, let's assume a comma b, such that a square plus b square equal to c. Let's go to our board and try to understand how we can solve this particular problem. So we will be given one integer called c, right? So let's assume here it they given 5. We need to find a comma b such that a square plus b square should equal to c. So if we are talking about 5, so what are the two numbers which can help us to get this one? 1 square plus 2 square, right? Because 1 square returns me 1, 2 square returns me 4, which is equal to 5. Let's take another example. Let's assume C is equals to 89. So what are two numbers like a comma b? Can we say 5 square, which returns me 25, plus 8 square, which returns me 64, and then which is equal to 89. All right. So this is all about the problem statement. Let's see how we can solve this particular one. And this problem defined as a medium. However, I feel the same. And this is purely mathematical. Okay. Let's see how we can solve this problem. Whenever we would like to find a comma b such that a square plus b square equal to c, you know, right? The number, okay, whether it may be a or else b, should be less than square root of c. I mean to say, if c equal to 5, okay, so what is the square root of 5? It returns me 2, right? If I round it to integer. So the numbers which are less than or equal to 2 can only contribute to get the desired outcome. I mean to say here, let's assume. So if you are taking 3, 3 square again 9, which is completely out of bound, right? So that means it clearly stating you should traverse till less than square root of c. Okay. From, sorry, you take 0 till square root of c. The numbers between these two, okay, this range can only give us a valid one. If it is goes beyond this, then definitely that is not going to contribute us. I hope you are getting. Let's go and derive the solution. Let me take example C89. Okay, don't get tensed. And we are going to follow the two pointers algorithm. Okay, why? Because I need to have two numbers, right? A comma B. So I need to have a what I can say tracker of both. Okay, which is A, which can be B. So I am assuming L comma R. Okay, my left pointer representing as a L, right pointer representing as a R. So initially what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from 0 for L, and I'm going to start R, which is nothing but square root of 89. In this case, it is going to return me 9, right? So then what I'm going to do here is every time I take square of this and I take square of this, okay, then I'm going to do three condition checks. Let's see that. So what is the square of 0? It returns me 0. What is square of 9? Which returns me 81. So the total is going to be 81. Is 81 equal to 89? No. Is 81 less than C, that means here 89. Yes, whenever you find this condition, then you need to increment L. Okay, that means L plus plus. Then L here will become 1. Okay, then go to the next one, next phase, I mean to say. Then 1 square, which returns me 1, and R remains the 9, which returns me 81. Then it is going to be 82. 82 is still less than 89, right? Then I'm going to increment L again. This time L becomes 2. Then I'm going to check the next iteration, 2 square plus 81. Okay, 81 in the sense 9 square only here. Okay, 2 square is 4, 4 plus 81, which returns me 85, which is still less than 89. Then I'm going to increment this one, 3. In this case, 3 square, which returns me 3 3 is 9 plus 81. Now carefully observe, which is 90, which is greater than the C. Okay, which is going beyond C. That means you need to decrement R. You need to decrement R. So now R becomes 8. Okay, so now I'm going to the next page. Okay, now L is at 3, R is at 8, and our C is 89. Now let's see. 3 square is 3 square is 9 plus 8 square is 64. 9 plus 64, which returns me 73, which is less than 89. That means you need to increment the L. Then L is 4. 4 square 16 plus 64, which returns me 80 still, which is less than 89. Then increment L, that means it becomes 5. Then 5 square, which returns me 25, and 8 square returns me 64, that is 89. And glad we found the two numbers right here, 8 and sorry 5 and 8. These are the two numbers which can contribute to get the desired outcome, right? I mean to say 5 square plus 8 square, which is equal to 89. Let's assume this is a plus b, a square plus b square equal to c. Yes, the condition is true. Whenever you find this condition true, then there and then return simply true. You no need to worry about the next thing. You found one pair, right? Let's return true. Why to waste the time? After completing this, if you don't find any pair, at the end return false. I hope you understood the approach. Let's try to understand time and space complexity. The time complexity is going to be big O of square root of n, right? Because you are going to traverse till square root of where n is nothing but c. Okay. The space complexity is going to be big O of 1, because we are not taking any additional, what I can say, data structure to store each and every result. We are just going to take a constant variable to hold the sum of these two. Then it is going to be big O of 1. I hope you found it helpful. Let's jump onto the coding part now. And here is I am. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take long left. Initially, I'm starting with 0. And as I said, I'm going to have right, which is going to be math dot square root of c. And I'm casting to long here. Why I'm taking long? The reason here is the constraint saying C may go up to 2 to the power of 31 minus 2 to the power of 31 minus 1. So basically, if you don't take long and if you go with the integer, so you will get overflow exception. I mean, it will go out of the integer range. So that's why it needs to be long. Now let's see. While, until which condition you need to solve? While left less than right. Okay, till this condition satisfies. Okay, every time you need to take maybe let's assume sum is equals to left into left plus right into right. Okay, if this sum whatever we got here is equal to the c which we are trying to, what I can say, looking, so they're only return true. Okay, otherwise, sorry, else if, okay, the sum which we got is less than c. Okay, in that case, what you need to do, you need to increment the left, right? Else you need to decrement the right. Okay, at the end return false, that means you did not find any pair. Now let's run. Okay, let's submit. Output false, expected true. Let's see what is the mistake we did here. Okay, Okay, you see, it should be actually left less than or equal to, right? That's it. It got submitted successfully and it took 3 milliseconds and it beats 19.95 online Java submissions. That's all for this problem. And if you like this video and if you like the way I am teaching and explaining this one, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share with your friends and don't forget to help me in growing my channel so that I can upload more valuable content in the future. Till next video, bye bye.